The most powerful time to manifest abundance and attract money is always in the now. Have you ever wondered why a genius like Albert Einstein once said, "Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one"? Sounds shocking, doesn't it? But think about it. Why would one of the greatest minds in human history suggest that what we're living isn't the only reality? And what I'm about to tell you might shake you to your core. Everything you deeply long for, from ultimate wealth, heightened intelligence, to absolute peace, is created in one place only. Not in the distant past, not in the uncertain future, but right inside your mind, in this very moment. This video will uncover the secret of the most powerful moment in your life. We're going to explore why living fully in the present is the key to manifesting money, attracting success, and living a life of extraordinary joy and fulfillment far beyond what you can imagine. Did you know that recent studies in positive psychology from Stanford University and other top research centers confirm this? When you're truly present in the now, your brain optimizes decision-making, boosts creativity, and even significantly improves your mental health. Ancient spiritual masters have long referred to this as the Midas wisdom, the source where all creation and prosperity begin. This video truly has the potential to change your life for the better. I genuinely believe that if you watch it and commit to what I share for just the next 30 days, you'll experience an extraordinary shift in your finances, your relationships, and your inner peace. All right then, let's dive into this video, starting with the first and most important part. The key that will shatter your old perception of reality, the shocking truth about time, why the present moment is all you really have. The illusion of time is a kind of poison, slowly draining your energy and keeping you from living fully in the present moment, the only place where real power exists to create wealth, wisdom, and inner peace. We've been conditioned to believe that time is a series of endless moments, some good, some bad. But the truth is, there is no yesterday. And there is no tomorrow. There is only the eternal now. If you examine your life through direct experience, you'll see that there aren't all these separate moments you think exist. There is always, only, and ever this one continuous present moment. It's this very moment that creates yesterday, the day before, and ultimately your entire life story. When you recall the past, you're doing it now. When you plan for the future, you're also doing it now. Even when you're worrying about something that already happened or hasn't yet happened, that worry is still taking place in this exact moment. You don't really have a lot of time. You only ever have this one moment, the present. And if there's only one real moment, which is right now, then why do we keep surrendering it to anxiety, regret, or fear? You're wasting the sacred present on fears that haven't arrived or wounds that already passed. Whenever you're pulled away from the now by memories or imagined futures, your energy, your thinking, and your emotions become scattered. You disconnect from the infinite creative flow of the universe. Imagine you're enjoying a delicious meal at your favorite restaurant, but your mind keeps spinning about last month's electric bill or stressing about tomorrow morning's meeting. Are you really tasting the food, feeling the cozy ambiance, savoring the laughter with your friends? Of course not. It's the same with greatness. A legendary basketball player like Michael Jordan would never have scored if he was obsessing over a missed shot from last game or afraid of missing the next one. He had to be fully locked in, here, now, present, with every jump, every dribble, every moment on the court. Top neuroscientists at the Max Planck Institute for Human Cognitive and Brain Sciences have found that dwelling too much in the past or future can activate brain regions linked to anxiety and depression. On the other hand, when we focus on the present moment, the brain operates at its highest potential, allowing us to make clearer, wiser decisions. As spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle famously said, "Time is an illusion. The present moment is the only reality." The truth is, whether an apple decays or your face changes with age, you never experience time itself. What you experience is always what's happening in the present moment. That alone is the clearest proof of the illusion of time and how we've been tricked by it our entire lives. So what's the point of realizing this? It's to help you stop merely existing and finally start truly living. You'll begin to use each moment of now to do something meaningful, to shape your life in a better way, starting right this very second. Just imagine. A day has 24 hours, an hour has 60 minutes, and a minute has 60 seconds. If you can live each second fully present, that means you'll have a fully meaningful day. Multiply that by 365 days, and you've got an entire year filled with purpose. That's not just time passing, that's a life fully lived, not just a collection of worries and regrets. When you are fully present in this moment, you free yourself from the weight of the past and the anxiety of what's ahead. You begin to experience deep peace, razor-sharp focus, and a steady stream of creativity. Your full potential awakens, making it easier to manifest everything you truly desire. You see, the illusion of time has been quietly stealing your power and draining your energy. But here's the good news. You can reclaim it right now. So, how do you truly live in the present moment in a way that actually brings you wealth and joy? I'm going to show you 5 incredibly simple yet powerful keys that will help you live with fullness and attract abundance. Practice these 5 things whenever you can, because they are the secret to turning your life into a masterpiece. The 5 sacred petals of prosperity. Key 1. Give generously, give wildly. The explosive power of unconditional giving is the very first key to unlocking the treasure within you, connecting to the infinite energy source and attracting real abundance into your life. Why? Because within each of us lies a mini universe, a vast reservoir of wealth and energy. When you give, you don't lose anything. You're activating a powerful current from the inside out, unleashing a continuous flow of prosperity. Think of a legendary investor like Warren Buffett. He's not just famous for building wealth, but for his astonishing generosity. He's donated billions to charity, not just money, but trust, opportunity, and wisdom. And yet, he's never grown poorer. In fact, his wealth has multiplied. You see, when you give, you're planting seeds of abundance, and even a single seed can grow into a mighty tree. One that bears fruit not just for you, but enough to feed generations, all because you chose to give. As it's written in the Bible, give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Indeed, that's how the laws of the universe work. While scientists are still trying to explain the full complexity of the human body, spiritual masters have known for thousands of years. The human body has over 3 trillion cells, the same number as the planets in the cosmos. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a reminder. You are a microcosm, you are rich beyond measure, you are a living, breathing source of infinite energy. I remember a time in my life when I clung tightly to everything. Money, knowledge, even small gestures. Because I was afraid there wouldn't be enough. I calculated every penny, every favor. But something shifted when I began to change my mindset and learn to give unconditionally. Every day, I started putting $20.00 into a small giving fund, and at the end of each month, I would use it to give in whatever way felt right. Sometimes, I'd buy my mom a small gift. Other times, I'd hand some cash to a homeless person I passed on the street. I'd treat a coworker to coffee. I'd surprise a friend with a book I loved. And even more powerful than material giving, I began giving of myself, a genuine word of encouragement, a few minutes of listening without judgment, a quiet act of kindness, and then something miraculous began to happen. Resources started flowing to me, naturally, effortlessly. One day, a distant uncle reached out and asked for help with his online marketing. Out of nowhere, after our first chat, he offered me 3% of every sale just to keep helping him long term. At the time, 3% added up quickly, sometimes even more than my full-time salary. It became a stream of passive income that later helped launch my own business in a big way. You see, when you practice radical giving, you feel a kind of lightness, a deep soul-level peace that no amount of money can buy. You begin to realize you already have more than you thought, and prosperity starts flowing into your life from places you could never have predicted. You'll never have to worry about not enough again, because you become a living conduit of abundance itself. So give your brightest smile to a stranger. Share your knowledge without fearing that others will outshine you. When you give your love, your service, your presence, wildly, without conditions, you'll begin to see just how vast, rich, and generous this universe really is. Trust the treasure that lives inside you. Key 2. Love unconditionally. To love unconditionally is to embrace everything that comes your way as a sacred lesson. Even the challenges, even the people who seem to hurt you. Why is this so powerful? Because when you love without conditions, you stop resisting the natural flow of life. You align yourself with the highest vibration, the frequency of love, and the universe reflects it right back to you with beauty, abundance, and grace. Think about great souls like Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, and yet, instead of feeding hatred, he chose forgiveness and unconditional love. That choice made him a global symbol of peace and unity, a man who reshaped the destiny of an entire nation simply by choosing love over fear. Many psychologists and meditation teachers have found that when we practice unconditional love, the body releases endorphins, lowers stress, and boosts the immune system. This isn't just spiritual philosophy. It's a biological state of well-being. As many spiritual traditions teach, love is the key that unlocks all chains. But here's the thing, most of us place conditions on love. We say things like, I'll love them if they act a certain way, or I'll be happy once that thing happens. Maybe you've said, I don't like my father because he smokes and always complains. The lesson here is this: everything that comes into your life is an opportunity for growth. To truly practice unconditional love, you must accept the flaws and mistakes without judgment. Look at those who once hurt you, not with resentment, but with understanding. They're on their own journey too. Behind most hurtful actions is usually fear, or simply a lack of awareness. Yes, it can feel hard at times, but I promise you, this path is worth it. Use every moment you have to express love to your clients, your children, or simply to yourself. When you love without conditions, you free yourself from the heavy weight of resentment, fear, and toxic energy that silently drains you every day. You'll feel a deep peace inside, you'll attract healthier relationships, and you'll open the gates of abundance from every direction. Key 3. Choose joy in every moment. And don't forget this third key, one you can choose right now in this very second. Choose to be happy in every moment. Why? Because the present is the only moment where creation happens. When you choose joy now, you're sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive something greater. Joy isn't just an emotion, it's a magnet for abundance. Look at people who always seem to glow with energy, like children playing for no reason at all. They don't wait until they have money to be joyful. They don't wait for the perfect job to be happy. Instead, they choose happiness right now, in the smallest tasks, in the simplest moments. And what happens? Money, opportunities, and blessings seem to find them effortlessly. The universe loves a free spirit vibrating with pure positive energy. But most of us fall into the if-then trap. If I have money, then I'll be happy. If I find love, then I'll feel peace. This is one of the mind's most subtle illusions. We postpone our joy, waiting for a future that may never come. And in the process, we lose the only real power we have, the power of the present. Happiness is not a destination, it's the journey itself. To practice joy in every moment, start by noticing the small things, the ones you usually overlook. Pause for a second. Take a deep breath. Feel the life force moving through you. Don't wait until you're rich or calm or successful to feel joy. Choose it now. When you live with joy in every moment, you become a powerful magnet for the best life has to offer. Money, opportunities, love, and peace begin to show up automatically, because your energy is already vibrating at the frequency of wholeness and abundance. Key 4. Let it all go. If loving feels too hard, if happiness seems out of reach, if giving wildly feels like too much, then this fourth key may be exactly what your soul needs. Let it all go. Letting go means releasing your mind, your emotions, and your body from the burdens that keep you stuck. Imagine a marathon runner carrying a heavy backpack filled with useless gear. Could they run freely, finish strong, or enjoy the journey? Of course not. In the same way, when we hold on to pain, resentment, or unrealistic expectations, we weigh ourselves down on the path of life. Letting go is like setting down that heavy load so you can rise higher, move further, and feel lighter than ever before. Attachment to outcomes, to the past or the future, acts like invisible chains that keep your energy tied up and disconnected from the power of the present. But don't confuse letting go with giving up. Letting go isn't apathy. It's not about indifference. It's a powerful act of trust. Trust in the guidance of the universe. We often try to control everything: the outcome of a project, someone else's feelings, the way life unfolds. But all that control only creates tension and disappointment. You can only truly shift yourself, not other people. So why hold on so tightly? When you let go, you feel a deep, calming peace, a mind that's light, and a heart that feels free. Your energy will begin to flow again, open to new ideas, new opportunities, and beautiful connections. Because now, you've removed the invisible walls that were blocking the flow of abundance. Key 5. Be grateful for everything. And finally, the last key you can practice right now in this very moment is to be grateful for everything. Why? Because gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies in the universe. When you're grateful, you not only feel happier, you attract even more things to be grateful for. It's like a magnet, drawing goodness toward you in ways you never expected. Think of Oprah Winfrey. She's not just a media billionaire, she's a symbol of deep gratitude. She's often shared how she practices gratitude every day, even for the smallest, most ordinary things in her life. And what happened? Her life continues to blossom. One success after another, she became one of the most powerful and influential women in the world. In the Bible, before every miracle, Jesus gave thanks. "Father, I thank you for hearing me." That alone shows us gratitude is the bridge that unlocks greater blessings. But the common mistake is this: we only feel grateful when something big happens. We focus on what we lack instead of appreciating what we already have. Complaining, comparing, and waiting for more shuts down the flow of gratitude and leaves us stuck in scarcity. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to abundance. Make it a daily practice. When you eat, give thanks for every bite. When you drink, feel grateful for each refreshing drop. When you think, move, or breathe, be thankful for that moment of life itself. Keep a gratitude journal and write down 3 to 5 things every day. Even the smallest blessings count. When you learn to be grateful for everything, you begin to feel blessed, protected, and wrapped in love. You stop feeling like something's missing. Instead, you awaken into a state of wholeness and peace, and the universe starts sending even more miracles your way. You made it to the end, and I want you to know from the bottom of my heart how deeply grateful I am for your presence. You're now holding in your hands some of the most powerful secrets for creating the life of your dreams. Before we close this video, I want you to remember one thing, and remember it well. Your most powerful moment is always now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but this very moment, this breath, this heartbeat. And right now, you have everything you need to begin building your prosperous life using the 5 sacred petals I've shared with you. Give wildly, love unconditionally, choose joy in every moment, let it all go, and place your trust in God's hands. And finally, be grateful. In every breath, every step, every second, you're alive. If you're ready to begin your journey of transformation, be sure to subscribe to my channel right now so you don't miss the powerful tools, deep insights, and life-shifting practices I'll be sharing to help you unlock every area of your life. Thank you for staying with me all the way to the end. And remember, the light within you is ready to shine brilliantly.